Welcome to Amazing World Channel.
GettyJean Claude Juncker vowed to reassess what was on offer to BrazilEU. Officials want to offer annual free trade quotas of 70,000 tons of beef and 600,000 tons of ethanol to Brazil in a free trade agreement. But the decision sparked outrage from Ireland's Prime Minister Leo Varadkar and French President Emmanuel Macron, who say it will compromise safety. Health Inspector Union ANFFA warned in June that Brazil's meat industry lacks enough inspectors to ensure their product is safe. ANFFA President Mauricio Porto said the country's inspectors had slid to 2,600 from 3,200 in 2002, even as the number of meatpacking plants more than doubled. The United States has banned fresh beef from Brazil, and officials in Canada and the EU said they had rejected some shipments of Brazilian beef in recent months. The US banned Brazilian meat 3 months after a broader crisis caused by a police investigation into alleged bribery of health officials by meat packers, including BrazilEU, the world's largest protein processor. The EU was planning to offer a free trade agreement to the South Americans during a round of negotiations, to be held in Brazil from October 2 to 6. But after France and Ireland protested at the EU summit in Tallinn, Estonia, last month, EU Commission President Jean Claude Juncker vowed to reassess what was on offer. Brazil's meat industry has been accused of lacking enough inspectors. Ireland's food and drink industry, in contrast, has an annual turnover of €25 billion and exports of €10 billion, according to the Irish Examiner. At least 230,000 people are employed in the sector, making Ireland the largest net exporter of beef and lamb in Europe. EU member states are also opposed to other countries like South Africa from entering the beef market, according to news service Agri-Europe. In a letter to the EU authorities, 11 EU member states urged them not to grant South African quotas for beef, ethanol, sugar and poultry. The United States has put in place an outright ban on fresh beef from Brazil. This, the member states argue, was because it would be hard to regulate South Africa's market to ensure they were fit for the EU. Among the signatories of the letter were France, Poland, Ireland, Austria, and Hungary, but Germany was notably not one of them. Beef is an important source of income for German farmers, but there have been no protests against the EU decisions. However, Jean-Pierre Fleury, chairman of the Working Group Beef of the EU Committees of the Farmers Association, said widening the market for beef was not a good idea. He warned food safety could not be guaranteed if the EU allows other markets to muscle in. Pekka Pärssinen, Secretary-General of COPA, representing EU farmers, added with 45% of Irish beef destined for the UK market, we cannot currently consider further curbing the EU beef market in a trade pact with Latin American countries.